Rizal. Presenting Chapter 11, Trip to Hong Kong and Macau, 1888. Hounded with powerful enemies, Rizal was forced to leave his country for a second time on February 1888. He's 27 years of age, a practicing physician, and a recognized man of letters. February 3, 1888, Rizal left Manila for Hong Kong on board the Zafiro. He was sick and sad during the crossing of the choppy Chinese Sea. He did not get off his ship when it made brief stop over at Amoy on February 7, 1888. This was for three reasons. He was not feeling well, it was raining hard, and he heard that the city was dirty. On February 16, 1888, during his stay in Hong Kong, Rizal wrote a letter to Blumentritt expressing his bitterness. He wrote his experiences in Calamba, telling that he can at last express his thoughts without fear of censorship as they force him to leave his country. Half sick, he left the house. Rizal stayed at Victoria Hotel. He was welcomed by the Filipino residents including Jose Maria Basa, Balbino Mauricio, Manuel Iriarte, son of Francisco Iriarte, alcalde mayor of Laguna. Jose Sainz de Veranda, a former secretary of General Governor Terrero, shadowed Rizal's movement in Hong Kong. He was sent by Spanish authorities to spy on Rizal. On February 16, 1888, Rizal wrote to Blumentritt telling that Hong Kong is a small but very clean city. Many Portuguese, Hindus, English, Chinese, and Jews live in it. There are some Filipinos, the majority of whom being those who had been exiled to the Marianas Islands in 1872. On February 18, Rizal, accompanied by Basa, boarded the steamer Kiukiang for Macau. He was surprised to see among the passengers a familiar figure. It was Sainz de Veranda. Macau is a Portuguese colony near Hong Kong. Rizal wrote in his diary that Macau is small, low, and gloomy. There are many junks, sampans, but few steamers. It looks sad and is almost dead. In Macau, Rizal and Basa stayed at Don Juan Francisco Lecaros, a Filipino gentleman married to a Portuguese lady. He was rich and spent his days cultivating plants and flowers, many of which came from the Philippines. On February 20, Rizal and Basa returned to Hong Kong, again on board the ferry steamer Kiukiang. During his 2-week visit in Hong Kong, Rizal studied Chinese life, language, drama, and customs. He wrote it down in his diary, such as the noisy celebration of Chinese New Year, the boisterous Chinese theater, his experience of the Marathon Laureate Party or the longest meal in the world, the Dominican Order as the richest religion order in Hong Kong. And lastly, the Hong Kong cemeteries belonging to the Protestants, Catholics, and Muslims. Departure from Hong Kong on February 22, 1888, Rizal left Hong Kong on board the Oceanic, an American steamer. His destination was in Japan. His cabin mate was a British Protestant missionary who had lived in China for 27 years and knew the Chinese language very well. Rizal called him a good man. Rizal did not like the meals on board, but he liked the ship because it was clean and efficiently managed. Other passengers with whom Rizal conversed with in their own languages were two Portuguese, two Chinese, several British, and an American woman Protestant missionary. This part ends the sojourn of Rizal in Hong Kong and Macau in 1888.